Hi everyone, welcome back on Sports Jazz. My name is Isaac. I have Josh and Guitar with me as always, and we are thrilled to have been part of the streaming of the Euro 2024 finals where Spain beat England 2-1. Josh, tell me what you think about the game, bro. I know you were rooting for England to win. Your prediction was 2-1. Uh, Guitar gave it Spain 2-0, and I gave it for Spain 3-1. But anyhow, Spain won. What's your take, Josh?
Gareth Southgate needs to get the sack in the presser. It's not good enough. Not good enough.
Straight out of the
It's
bag,
not
really.
good enough for manager. The quality that he has in the England side is good enough to have actually competed. He would have come to play the final to win it, not set up the team not to be beat. Because at the end of the day, he set up the team not to be beat. You would rather have set up the team to win the game, and it was beaten. A 4-1 and a 1-0 in a final is still a loss. No one is interested in the goals that were scored, just the win. So I think that Gareth Southgate should have set up the team to come and win the game. England had been at finals since 2018. Finals, semi-finals, they've reached those stages. So you would think that he has learned from his past mistakes and he would correct the same by trying to set up his team to win the game. I mean, when you look at the Spanish side, they're not that experienced. The English actually have the players who are experienced. When you talk about the young players, the English have the young players. So when you talk about the energy, the English have the energy. But Luis de la Fuente set up his team to win the game. Yes, Spain always is a dominant side on the ball, and they played some good passes. They had spells where they were really good and they were on top of England. But until Nico Williams scored that goal, England was not in it. They were just waiting. They were like sitting ducks. They were just waiting to react, and rather than be proactive and do something to win the game. So in the end, the best team won. But Gareth
Okay, and that
Southgate,
was
no, no.
Guitar. Just Guitar in 5 seconds. It looks like Josh is having a nightmare. You remember his feelings, his emotions when Netherlands was knocked out by England. I have a feeling we're going to have the same. Anyway, please come in. Guitar, what's your take on the game? Why do you think England lost?
Well, for those of our viewers who watched our pre-game preview, I remember saying that if Southgate sets up the team to come to, for sure, attack Spain, and then perhaps they will lose. And I think he took it so literal when he watched our preview. He literally set the team to defend and not so much be proactive, as Josh has elaborated on that. I think, and you see when that let winner, it was because they had started attacking, and of course it left them exposed. Like I said, pound for pound, even with the amount of talent that England has, they were not going to be a match for Spain. I think, like Josh says, Southgate has not taken advantage of the talent that he has, and therefore tends to set. I think, like Josh has mentioned before here on the channel, that he's not proactive, he's reactive, and of course, when you react, the other coach will equally react because. You saw with the subs, for example, with the substitution of Kobe Mino, uh, uh, he seemed to, or rather, with the substitution of first Hurricane and then uh, who else? Kobe Mino. Luis de la Fuente brought in Nako for Norman. So, and it gave a bit of a solid wall to the Spanish defense, even without Rodri. So I'm not surprised because I had predicted 2-0. I'm actually surprised that England eventually scored. But like I said, their chances will be of a counter, which the goal that Bukayo Saka and Jude Bellingham set up for Kyle Palmer was as a result of a counter-attack. But on the whole, like Josh has said, Southgate is just not the man for me. I don't see what everyone sees in him. Yes, good, he has united the players, the
Well,
dressing room, the so-called dressing room. I don't understand what the English press mean by that, but with the kind of talent that you have, I mean, you don't have to be a great chef to make an omelette. You just just need to know what to do, how to turn the spatula. So yeah.
well, I would say the royal family says otherwise because right now, I would say 15 minutes ago, Buckingham Palace, His Majesty tweeted and wrote a letter in which some of the words, if I can quote, he said, he congratulated Spain, but he said, but please know that your success, he was talking to Southgate or writing to Southgate, but please know that your success in reaching the European Championship final is a really great achievement itself, and one that brings with it pride to the nation of England, and so forth. In other words, it's not a simple job, guys. It's not a simple. I think he's done well.
I
I don't
don't
know whether
want
he
to.
panics.
Imagine,
I,
imagine, imagine Southgate was a foreign manager.
I don't want to speak for the king. I mean, the
Do you
king
think
of
that
England.
they would have sent him such a message?
Yeah, I think they would have.
I want to stay away from the controversy of Josh, but I don't speak for the King of England. But Southgate reached the semi-finals in the other European tournament, so it's not a surprise. So that's not a success. They already achieved that kind of success. The success would have been to take the trophy home. So
You guys, why are you calling failure success?
it's not success. You caught me right. I said
It's
last
failure. I mean,
time when he,
reaching the
last time
final
when he
and
reached the
losing is
final,
not success.
last time when he reached the finals, I could say that was a success, but this is not
Oh,
a
oh yeah.
success. This is a failure because you already achieved the so-called success last tournament. So this tournament, you are prized, you are experienced enough to win it. This is your shot to win the trophy. Because how many coaches get a chance to reach two finals or semi-finals, later on finals, and they are given a third chance? Not so many.
Very few,
So I
very, very
think
few. That's true.
exactly. So I think for me, the king has, to give words of encouragement because perhaps the players are, are in dispute, are in some kind of
And plus,
disarray.
it's the
But
right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Anyway, guys,
The right
moving on
thing to
forward.
do. It's not the right thing to do, but you can say it's the diplomatic thing to do.
Josh, keep your guns down. Don't point them at
Believe you
anyone.
me,
But
I mean, at this point, if for a true English fan, they would not want anything to do with Southgate, not to even hear his name.
Sports Just guys, please do subscribe. Keep subscribing, like and follow. Subscribe, follow us on Twitter. We have TikTok. We are opening up different. We are opening up more accounts on different platforms very soon on Instagram. Please subscribe. Thank you for sharing. Keep sharing our videos and like our videos. Guitar, please, in a few words, in 2 minutes, tell me what led how good and strategic was De La Fuente that he had to lead this Spanish team to glory?
Well, to be fair, I didn't watch the whole game. Like I said, I watched snip shots of the first half,
The first half.
but I watched the whole second half. Like we predicted, a 4-3-3, the same setup of players.
Almost same players too.
Yes, with the substitution of Rodri, everything else went according to plan. So I was not surprised. His game plan has. I don't want to say that he's set up for England. This is how Spain has been playing throughout the tournament. They have been one of the things that I've liked De La Fuente's Spain has been the more efficient Spain. We were used to having a kind of like tiki-taka flair, Spain passing along, having like 800 passes in rather 800 passes by like one or two players. But now the passing is very, very on point or very precise and with ambition to move forward. So that has been for me their success. So it has been, it's not a surprise. They didn't lose any game throughout the whole tournament. After they beat Germany. I remember saying this: they are through. They are through they are going to win this tournament. So for me, I don't think he really set the team up any different from what they have been playing. The back was placed on to Southgate, who had to set up the team to beat the favorites.
Sorry about that, guys. On Twitter, guys, tweeting that England, the new Manchester United.
Manchester, but Manchester United are they the bottlers?
Well, I don't know. I think they've also lost finals. Anyhow, Josh, please tell me how good was Spain tonight, and what do you think led the team to winning in the thrilling Euro 2024 finals? What do you think led to Spain coming out on top?
Simple answer: the manager. One team has a manager, the other does not.
You really don't believe in Southgate. So you think De La Fuente did so well? He was strategic.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
No. Yes, and you could see
Southgate's subs were okay. They were point on, but I think things just refused. He brought on Cole Palmer. He scored a beautiful goal.
No. Just hold on for a minute, okay? With De La Fuente, you can actually see what he's trying to do. The players on the pitch have clear instructions to go out there and win the game. Now, the clarity in instructions for Southgate to his players, they're shackles. They're shackles on their legs. They cannot play. They cannot do what they are good at.
Mm.
So you're asking Foden, you're asking Bellingham, you're asking Kobe Mino to all play to all go behind the ball and try not to help, try not to concede, to help your team not to concede. But imagine Bellingham looking at Nico Williams having a good game, or Oyadabal, or Danny Olmo. All these kids are enjoying themselves playing on the other side. But he has to run around and chase them around, and because he's in a setup like that.
He ended up
So
he's
clearly,
playing this
when
number 6 role.
you get, so clearly the game was won because of the manager. He knows his players very well. He has coached them through their development, and he
Mm.
appreciates them. He appreciates their attributes, and he played to their strengths. Whereas Gareth Southgate, he had something he learned from the blackboard, and brought it and told the players, I may not
Bro.
know what you do best. I may not know what you do best, but please learn this, sleep with this graph, read it, go tomorrow and apply it. So the players had shackles on their legs,
Oh, good. Anyhow,
and it
yeah,
has
real
been as
quick.
such the whole tournament.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's so
once again,
timid for a manager.
no, guys, I think just you're being unfair to Southgate. He tried.
I am
The
not.
man can
I
see.
actually,
He
I,
beat all
I
the
actually
odds. If you
admire
can
the guy as a footballer.
see. If you would have asked anyone at the beginning of this tournament, right from group stages, and you ask them top three teams, or rather, there are three teams to reach. Even you, right there, when the tournament had just started, myself included, three teams to reach the finals or to take the cup, the trophy, Euro 2024. There is no way. There is no way. You, Guitar, or I, or majority of everyone that is watching would have given Southgate or England a no that they will finish. Maybe they will
the,
reach the
the
final. There
the
is no way.
England fans, the England
Ah.
fans
Let's
really
be
And
hated
those
clear.
ones don't even
themselves.
have hope.
They
Maybe
really
we
Now,
have
hated
hope.
Isaac,
themselves.
The English don't have hope completely.
Isaac, it is
Yeah.
only because I know better. It is only because I know better. For if you had asked me, will England be in the semi-final? I would have said yes. In the final, yes. Will they win the trophy? No,
No.
never. Because I know their manager. As in, he has
Well,
done
Yeah,
it before. We've seen it.
yeah.
well,
So I think all of us wouldn't say England wouldn't be in the finals or in the top three.
mm,
If we did, we would say it's not because they don't have the talent, because it's quite evident that the talent is there, but it's the coaching that was lacking. So the moment you would put the lineup without anything, would say they're in top three. But the moment you see who is coaching, you would equally know that yeah, they're not going to go far. And if they do, they are certainly not going to win the trophy. So it's not a surprise to some of us, the kind of result. We are just a bit disappointed because deep down I felt this kind of talent deserved to win something. I felt sorry for Hurricane. He continues to go a very prolific striker to go without any form of trophy,
I know he went
even
to
on an
Bayern
international stage.
to win a forget even to win a trophy that side
So
this
can we say
season.
it's the Ken? Can we say it's the Ken curse?
Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could be. Anyway, guys. So I would ask what next for Southgate, real quick in 10 seconds. Gita, do you think Southgate is going to be fired, or the FA is going to reward him with a huge bonus, with maybe a 2 more year contract?
knowing the FA, the England Federation Football Association rather, I'm not going to be surprised if they add him another, contract.
There are rumors
Highest
that
paid, highest
already.
paid coach in, in the world.
Mhm.
But if it were up to me, I really don't see anything more he can.
Sorry, yeah, that was guitar going off unexpectedly, guys. We apologize for that. Technical issues. Yeah, Josh, as I was saying, what next for Southgate?
Uh, England gives him another deal. It's only
Mm,
if he resigns. But if he does
mm.
not, they'll give him another deal. And I really hope they give him another deal because, and one that is more than 2 years, because 2 years is just about the same time Ten Hag's tenure will be ending. So I just don't want such rumors to even take place of him being mooted to join United.
Sorry, my mic was muted. Sorry, sorry about that. I was asking. Actually, I asked. It's like I don't know. You heard me. Huh? You
No.
heard what I asked because you responded exactly. I was asking what next for
Yeah,
Southgate.
yeah,
I
I
think.
did hear you before. Yeah, I did hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, I was saying. Sorry about that. Guitar went off unexpectedly. It could be maybe network. I hope he's back soon. Because yeah, I still had a few things, and I wanted rather I wanted the viewers, everyone watching, wanted your opinions, both because you're very good at analysis or analyzing games. As Guitar comes back, Josh, so Southgate is going to be awarded a new contract. In other words, you prefer him having a new contract because you don't want him anywhere near your club, Manchester United. In other words, you speak for all
Like five
Manchester
years.
United fans.
Do not want. I don't want him. No, I don't speak for them, but I know every United fan wants the best for us, and that
Mm.
is winning trophies. This guy has demonstrated that he's a bottler, so we wouldn't want him.
Ah, okay, all right. Well, as we wait for Gita to come, let's talk about the best goal. What's your best goal of the tournament?
Wow, best goal. Oh, there's so many good goals. There's so many good goals in this tournament, but Lamine Yamal's
You mean
the
the goal
stage.
against France?
Lamine Yamal. Yeah,
Mm,
but yeah,
let me tell you
a
my goal of
close
the
one with
tournament.
yes.
That was the third goal in the opening match, German versus Scotland. What's the
Oh,
name of that
oh,
guy?
oh.
You remember that
This,
goal?
yeah.
No, 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 no. Not with. I think he scored the second one. Uh,
Actually,
I'm
this scored
forgetting.
the first one.
Yeah. Then Musiala the second one. Musiala, sorry. Yeah,
Mm.
Musiala the second one. And we had there's a guy I'm forgetting. His name is Nicholas. Nicholas. I think it was the fourth goal. Yeah, because Florian Wirtz scored the first one.
Ultra.
Jamal Musiala second. Kai Havertz penalty third. Then Nicholas came in before Emre Can scored the fifth one. It was 5-1. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that goal was a screamer. It was beautiful. Saka also scored a good,
Yeah, but
beautiful
Lamine
goal.
Yamal, nah, nah.
You
Semi-final,
just like the kid. You just
France,
like the kid. You just like
16
the kid.
years old.
I know. Uh, you just like, well, Gita
That
is
was
back.
quite some goal. And guess what? Rabiot had said something about him.
Yeah. What had he
Rabiot had
said?
said something about him. He had said
Uh,
that the kid, the kid needs to do much more to get into the final or even get his hands on the trophy. And
haters,
boy, did he do
haters.
that. Did he do more?
Beyond doing it, yo, Gita. I was asking Josh, uh, your best goal of the tournament. Josh's goal, Lamine Yamal, his goal against France. and mine was Nicholas, opening game of the tournament against Scotland, the fourth goal.
It's hard to argue with Josh that the way that the ball,
Oh my God, you guys
the
just
boy
love this
called it
kid.
in. No, it's you see, there's so much. I could say it would compete with Danny Olmo's goal,
Oh
where
yeah,
he
Omo
controlled
has a
it so
beautiful goal.
well and shot it in. But man, the way he called that ball in,
The shoulder.
it took he
Oh
dropped a shoulder against he
man,
dropped
Josh
his
is
shoulder and
evil.
then
Yo, Josh is
it's
It
evil.
hit the post.
I,
How?
yeah, hold up. I'd not yet related. Now, the
Eh,
goal against France, that was again Rabiot going off his shoulders and just you're evil.
exactly.
He was telling me that Rabiot came out and he was trying to indirectly trash Yamal. I
No,
think someone asked him about
no, he
yeah, he
had
was trusting Yamal before the game,
before the game.
and the boy sold the dummy.
Bro,
And
so
and
you
man,
and
that
see,
was
what a
Josh, you're
screamer,
bad. You
yo!
deserve hell.
Josh, you see what happened?
Yeah, but he
He
did it.
was
He did
asked
that to
by
himself.
the press what he thought of the young Yamal, and his response more or less was he needs more experience and needs more time. This is a different kind of ball game, and I think the boy showed him. I think that was the controversial celebration where he was saying "Speak now," where he was saying "Speak now" as
Rabiot.
a response to Rabio. Rabio
Bro,
was very
that's
poor
goal.
that game. Rabio was very poor that game, and I think we had both predicted that
He shouldn't have started.
Deschamps shouldn't have started him ahead of Kamavinga. So with a slight drop of the shoulder by Yamal and curled it in, it took it away from. And the French keeper is so
It
good
hit
or
the
was so
post
good
on its
throughout.
way in.
It's hard to argue with against that goal. So either that or I almost go. I'll go with that. That for me was
So, so
superb.
that
For
was
me,
goal.
it is definitely.
But I think Carl Palmer's goal is also very nice, despite
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah, the
It was
technique was
really
good.
clinical. Carpet,
So was Bellingham.
technical.
Sorry.
So was Bellingham's against Slovenia.
Oh,
Oh,
that's also a goal.
that's a
To
goal. That's a
contender.
beautiful.
Yeah, the
Saka
overhead
too.
kick.
Saka, the equalizer.
A
What goal was that?
bicycle gig.
Yeah, that was good. Saka, the equalizer. Which match was that?
So there have really been some good games.
Yeah, other goalers against
Yeah, by the
Romania in the group
there's been some
stages.
really, 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 really dope, beautiful
Rocket.
goals.
But
Anyway,
Lamine Yamal was finesse.
well, since we are talking about Yamin Lamal, how about him being crowned the young player of the tournament, Euro
I don't think
2024? I think he
I don't think there'll be any argument there.
he deserves it.
Will,
He deserves it. He deserves it.
by age
He
and
deserves
play.
it.
No,
With
You
four
said he has
assists,
four
with
I
four
four
told,
assists,
I
assists.
right?
told, I told yeah, I told Isaac the writing was on the wall, and I didn't see anyone else who was going to win player of the tournament. Because for me, I would give him both accolades. I know Rodri won player of the tournament, but for me,
Oh, come on, Josh,
Lamine
man.
Yamal would take both.
Who taking player
I'm
of the
telling you,
tournament and
UEFA is
also
just trying. Yeah, that's who you are. As in, you're young. That's why you've taken the young player of the tournament. But you're the player of the tournament. You're the best of the tournament. So I mean, are, are they just playing fair, or they mean actually what these accolades for? Because if you're
no, it's not
if
playing
you're
fair.
Lamine Yamal,
It-
yeah,
no,
they're
Josh,
playing
it's not
fair.
honestly. No, it's not playing fair.
Yeah. So
It's
Rodri
not.
was the player of the tournament.
Yeah, do you remember when I'm forgetting the Italian defender won the Ballon d'Or?
Cannavaro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
relate to
but
that. It's not like he had done
he was
crosses, he
no,
had scored
he
goals, he
did.
had done what?
No,
So
it's not about scoring. It's not about scoring. But at the time, Italy used to I think that was the last time Italy was playing that Catanaccio football of theirs, and
Yeah.
Cannavaro was very instrumental to them winning that trophy.
Cannavaro was like,
Very
I don't,
instrumental.
very, very instrumental. You couldn't deny, although
Yeah,
it was a bit, there were so many other players that had done so well, but with the way he was
Yeah,
defending,
because a lot of people complained or raised,
I for
were not
one did
okay.
not feel
He
it was
deserves it.
unfair that at the time. Yeah.
Mm.
So
he deserved it. He deserved it. He actually played very well that tournament.
I think if they should have nominations, there are so many in this tournament. I think this tournament will always be known as the tournament for the young players. In my opinion,
It
it's
did
if
give us some.
Yeah,
It did
yeah,
give
we
us
are coming
some
to
good
that.
kids.
Uh, we are coming to that. Real quick. Still on Lamine Yamal. Where do you see this kid? Next season. Where do you see the kid?
How I wish he was playing for Madrid.
Mm. But
Yeah,
he's
because
not. He's not playing for
he's going
Madrid. You
to
want
be
all the good people
he's
for
going to
yourself.
be
Madrid or Manchester United? Why?
no, he's actually going to do wonders next season at Barcelona, but
That's if they
Barcelona
have the
is not
right
going to.
players too. Barcelona is struggling.
What I'm telling you is Lamine Yamal will do his bid, but Barcelona won't do much.
Yeah, they won't do much.
I think
How they
with the different coach, they can't do much. I don't
Hansi
know.
Flick there now.
So we wait to see, and that's what's exciting about football.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
You
with
never know
Yamal
until
it
you
doesn't
know.
matter until you know. And Yamal is a kind of player who will. It strikes me like he uh,
Adapt
will
to
play
any
whichever
situation.
adapt in any situation. He will play for any club that you place him in. And for me, young talent, you will always see talent. Doesn't matter where the talent is being placed. They don't have to be placed in a really top team for you to see the talent. The moment you see it, this is it, this is it. So
Mm.
he would strive. Maybe perhaps you always argue that maybe they don't reach the pinnacles of their talent, but it's not the first. We have seen players like Zlatan not winning the Champions League,
Very, very good players.
yeah, was it also Dalima not win, Ronaldo Dalima
Exactly.
not win?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think for me it's not, but then you can't take away their talent, their contribution to football, despite Dalima not winning the Champions League. At the time, no one would argue that he was a world's best player. So it does not matter where Yamal, for me, in my opinion, where he will play, which club he will play for. It as long as he's playing and it's professional football, he will rise up. But that means that for him playing in Barcelona, there is no any other club that will come, because the price tag that you will have will be so heavy that only a bigger club like Madrid would have to buy him. And with what we saw with Figo and Ronaldo Dalim, I doubt there will ever be those kind of transfers ever
I
again.
think
Well,
I think for I think for closest that one is okay because PSG just showed us that it could pay La Liga to have Neymar.
yeah, yeah. In
They
fact,
can
they wanted.
always
I
be
heard there
someone
was
to
a rumor
pay.
they
They're
wanted
crazy
to
rich
pay close to
owners.
200 euros or something to get Yamal. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, Yamal. Moving on real quick. Player of the tournament, Rodri. I know we talked about him briefly. In 30 seconds, each one of you. What do you think about Rodri? To me, I think he was solid. He commanded. He's the midfield. He's a midfield maestro. Period. That's all I can say. Ask English Premier League, rather, yeah. Ask teams from EPL. They will tell you they know everything about Rodri. I think it suits him.
Yeah, I think he plays though in Spain it seems he plays more of a controlled, quiet game. He's not commanding. He's not really in the league games. He seems to have this kind of captain role that he adapts, and he feels like he's holding the team. While in Spain, he's a little more
He
laid
should be even
back.
captain,
I
not
think
Morata.
because I think there's something else Morata
Experience,
brings to the team. So
experience in the squad.
exactly, and
That
the way
has
he
been there
was
longer.
fired up, I think Morata is brought on for some kind of like morale boost. Because while Rodri is good at being a captain, he seems more quiet and not so vocal, especially in the Spanish team. So, as player of the tournament, it's
There are
debatable, but
questions, huh?
that not it's debatable. Though I've never hidden it. I'm a huge fan of Rodri. I really love his kind of play, but I wouldn't give him as player of the tournament. In fact, for me, I would be beyond Yamal or beyond the Spanish players. I had so many. I was impressed by Musiala. I was impressed by so many other players.
It's so
Adagula.
sad
So
German went off, was
um,
beaten.
yeah. So yeah, that's it for me.
Just real quick in 30 minutes, please. What do you think about
Uh,
Rodri being player
uh,
of the
for me,
tournament?
uh, for me, Rodri deserved to share the play of tournament accolade with Lamine Yamal. He was solid. He was Rodri. He did what Rodri does. He was
Oh,
actually the glue that made Spain tick because he shuffled the midfield very well. He led by example. He was good. The last ditch tackles, he broke up play whenever Spain was threatened. He was good.
mm.
He was good. I have no problem with him sharing the
And
accolade.
his tucked in shirt is still tight.
Always. He
Yeah,
reminds me of
yeah.
Valencia. He reminds me of Valencia.
Even with his
Anyway, class
tackles, it's
captain.
always in.
Anyway, guys, moving on real quick. Then
Sorry.
the breakout stars of the tournament. For me, I have three. I have, of course, Josh's guy, Lamine Yamal. Second, I have Kobe Maino. Then I have Adagola. Third person, maybe I would add Williams. Yeah, I think that's my team. Especially
For
the
me,
youngsters.
I wouldn't say breakout stars because we
Yeah,
have seen them. We have seen them
seen
before,
them
and we
before.
already know. For me, one player strikes out who I believe is a
Maybe the
breakout
ones that
star.
have
If
performed at the stage.
exactly one player that has I could consider breakout star that I
Mm.
think has you guys went under the radar was Kadioglu, the Turkish
Yes, the left back,
that the Turkish
Turkish
left back.
left back.
He was
Oh,
superb. That for me,
yeah, true.
well with the Amal we expected it. When you saw Carl Palmer, we kind of expected it. Kobe Maino, I'm not surprised he's going to. Yeah, like I mentioned before,
Yeah,
during the
like
live stream,
Adagula, they were
like
all.
yeah, during the live stream, I mentioned that Kobe Maino was just last year in September playing for
Mm.
the under 21s, and of course, but calling him out a breakout stars wasn't because of the tournament, because he had already shown that he's good.
He was
But for me,
capable.
Kadioglu was good going forward, and coming back to defend at the same time. That's a player we should look out for.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
while
such
wrapping it up, guys, real quick, player ratings from the Spanish keeper. Player ratings, guys.
Let's just
Out of
take this
10.
one first.
I go.
Out of
Okay,
10.
you tell me a player, I tell you.
Okay, Simon or Simon,
Yeah,
people
Unai
pronounce
Simon, 5.
5.
Yeah.
So why you think he laid back? Because anyway, we shall come back. His defense was so good. Okay, Cucurella,
Cucurella 7.
7 only.
Yeah.
I would give him a 6.5.
Yeah, 7.
Rather guitar. Come on, man.
7. 7 is good. Bukayo Saka was on his side when
Hold up, hold
he
up.
passed the ball to Bellingham for
Okay,
the
okay.
goal.
Hold up. Laporte.
Laporte 5.
Then
The
Nomad,
5, 6.
although he came off. Nomad,
Yeah, 5.
Carvajal,
5.5.
Carvajal
7.
6.5.
yeah, Rodri played only the first half.
Whoa. Rodri. That's that bloke for Hurricane, the one that got him injured.
So
I would give Rodri. I would give Rodri 7, even if he only played the first half.
yeah, the game, his replacement was also very, very impressive. Okay, quick, Ruiz, Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, 7.
Huh? 7. Yamal.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal assisted. I would give him. He
He has an
assisted. He
assist.
came off early.
Uh-huh.
8.
Okay, Olmo
Almost 7.
and Williams.
Williams 9.
Finally, Morata.
Oh,
For Hurricane, England. Now we are England. We are coming from the top. The for Hurricane. Real quick, Josh.
4. 4.
Okay, Foden,
5.
Saka,
Actually, 5 is too much. 4.
Saka,
4. Saka
Bellingham,
5. Bellingham 6.
Rice,
4.5.
Kobe.
5.
Huh?
5.
5. You gave him 5.
Okay, then Luke Shaw.
Yeah, Luke Shaw 5.5.
And of course, then we have man, that name Maku, that Gui. How do you pronounce that name?
Gehi.
Gehi.
Yeah, Gehi would get it's conceded twice, but I would give him 6.5.
But it wasn't his fault. It was John Stone. So
Yeah,
then
I'll give him 6.5. He did well.
okay, and Stones.
Stones 4.
Stones 4.
Kyle
Okay,
Walker.
then who is the last
Kyle
person? Who's the
Walker.
last person? Kyle
No,
Walker.
there's Kyle Walker and then Pickford.
Kyle
Yeah,
Walker, Kyle Walker, like Shaw, I would have given him 5.5, but he misread that ball
From
that went
Cucurella.
to Cucurella for the cross. So for that, I'll give 4.
Okay, and lastly, Pickford.
Yeah, guys considered twice 4.
No, but he saved. He made some good saves.
I would give
Yeah, he did
Around
save. Yeah,
I think he's the best player from the England side, honestly speaking. Of course, not to take away who scored the goal. Not to take away anything from who scored the goal, but from Palmer. But man, he was splendid. Anyway,
yeah. Then
so you're giving him 4, right?
5.
Okay, 5. Guitar, real quick.
No, I'm not different from Josh, but I would give Pickford 5.5, and I would give Nico Williams. He gave it 8. I would give him what 8.5.
Yeah, Nico Williams.
Yes.
No, Nico Williams. I gave Nico Williams 9.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
He scored the goal that broke the game.
Scored the goal.
Man, by the way, it was a beautiful. Of course,
the
your guy was
well-taken goal.
The deadlock.
The assist was also beautiful too.
That's why I give Yamin 8.
Yeah.
Mind you, the 2 Lamine Yamal does not get is because he didn't finish the game. But he's always a 10 out of 10.
We didn't even talk about Nico Williams. Yeah, Guitar, real quick, wrapping it up. You still have any
Yeah,
player that
that's
you
it.
think Josh didn't give the ratings?
I don't think with maybe Kokorea, I didn't rate him that highly for me. So yeah.
Okay,
I,
earlier on, now this is the last bit. Earlier on in the day, we had everyone had their own
prediction.
starting 11. No, combined starting 11 combined. So we are going to do it together. I named the keeper. We're going real quick in the last 2 minutes. My
How
keeper
was
is huh? No,
the ones
all
of
of us
before?
combined.
Okay.
The
Real quick.
Euro combined
Yeah,
11.
picking from the finalists, England and Spain, or Spain and England. Uh,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
the keeper,
After the game. After
yeah,
the
after the
game.
After
game,
the game,
yeah,
Okay. Basing on the performance of the game.
yeah, basing on the performance of the game.
Okay.
Well,
Go first.
yeah, the first one. Who are you
Oh,
picking? I'm
first
picking the
one.
Spanish keeper,
The
Simon.
first one I'm picking yeah, Pickford. I still go with Pickford.
Really?
mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. That's two against one, so it's Pickford. And okay, the next one.
In the back line, I
Mhm.
only take out Lenomad, yeah, in the
Okay,
Spanish side, and I put Mark Gehi, and all the three play for
that's
Spain.
a good. That's a good one. You've
Yeah.
also saved us some time. I think I agree with you. That means you leave Carvajal, Mark Gehi,
Yeah,
you leave
yeah,
Laporte and Cucurella,
yeah,
right?
yes.
Guitar stamped.
I know I would remove Laporte. I would have, but I can't pick Nacho uh, and Goy at the same
Barely
time.
played.
Yeah, so I would have to leave Laporte in there.
Okay, and okay, that's it. Then midfield. I know. You're going to speak about Mino. He was impressive. I still insist. Fabian and Rodri. Although Rodri went off, but yeah, Fabian and Rodri. He was
Yeah,
impressive in the first game. He didn't even concede.
mine.
I mean Rodri.
I agree with you. Rodri and Fabian, both
Yeah,
Spain. You've
that
picked two,
means
yeah,
yeah,
so
two.
we can get
Rodri.
more. Yeah, okay.
That means Gita is out because now those are two votes. Okay. Going forward, right?
Right, Lamin
Lamin left. Yeah, I agree with you now,
or
Lamin. Go
Nico.
ahead and assist. Nico, Gita. Then okay.
No disagreement.
Behind the striker, whoever we're going to pick,
Olmo.
Olmo.
Jude
Gita, you as well.
Bellingham.
I also have Jude
Uh,
Bellingham.
Jude
Uh,
Bellingham.
I also have Jude Bellingham. So you're out. Then
the
lastly,
striker.
bro, both Morata and Kane do not deserve to take that spot.
No, but there are more players who played. And for me,
No,
my
but we're talking
striker,
about today. We are
Oyazabal.
talking about today after today's match.
After
Yes,
today,
Oyazabal.
Oh, he played. He
uh,
played very well,
Yeah,
but no, we are not
he's my
giving him. We
striker.
are not giving him.
I
Today,
me,
me,
I would put Cole Palmer there in
Uh,
striking. He has played before in the Chelsea game as a striker. So yeah, I would put Cole Palmer. He scored. So for
well,
me,
since he played, because I think he's done more than in this game. Okay, he's done more than both Morata and Ken in this game. So I also go with you.
Oyazabal
So
won the Euro.
Oyalabal won the Euro, but I would pick Cole
I
Palmer
would
for
also
that.
pick Cole Palmer. Anyway,
Ah, come
guys,
on, guys.
the discussion is long. It's almost an hour. The first time we've gone this far. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a great honor, guys, being with you guys. It's going. This is streaming now. Please subscribe, like our videos, share our videos. I stay guitar. Rather, sorry. You see, I stay Isaac. I have Josh and guitar who joined us
You want to
later,
take my
but has
name?
been here for the full live
Yeah.
reaction. Thank you so much once again for tuning in, guys. Please say bye bye. Me, I'm signing out.
Peace out.
Cheers,
Josh.
guys. Cheers, guys.